make sure I always go until I can hear myself. The live hasn't started for me yet. It's showing John Hinch. So I don't know if this is recording. No, not. It's 9:37 a.m. Okay, now it's starting, I think. This is recording. Okay, so I'm on here. All right, so to most of the people that's gonna like this, you have not subscribed to my channel yet because I haven't made the announcement to you guys. So this is probably a week before I make the announcement on my John Crimes channel about my John Hinch channel that we gonna do more fun stuff over here after we go live and stuff. So what I'm about to do now, what's up, Michelle and Ruth? I'm about to show y'all, when I tell y'all it take a long time to do stuff, I'm finna show y'all how long it's gonna take for me to think of something in my head and try to create a scene. So Brittany Shanks walked up to this, she's a girl that went missing. People on my John Crimes channel already know. Brittany Shanks walked up to this old elderly guy's house after she allegedly had a car wreck. There are multiple versions of what happened to Brittany Shanks. They say the car crashed by itself. She walked out the car. She was alone. There was one that was saying she was with a guy who she just met again from high school. She didn't really like him. She was using him for a place to stay, but he liked her. He really liked her. Short, scruffy guy. So I have an actor playing this guy. There's also her fighting with her boyfriend at the time. Some people say that the guy walking with Brittany Shanks could have been her boyfriend. So I had another actor playing her boyfriend. It's much taller and lankier. So I'm going to try to piece together the scene with Brittany Shanks knocking on the old man's door. Now I'm going to open up the editor and you guys will be able to see me in the editor as I do this. But I don't know how I want to do this. Like, I don't know, like music, tone, voiceover. So as I'm putting this, you'll see how like something that should be like 30 seconds on the screen or 1 minute on the screen could really take you a long time to do. First, let me open the editor to my program that I edit my stuff with. I use a program called Filmora Pro. Filmora emulates Adobe Premiere. Adobe Premiere is a really expensive thing. Now, I can't afford Adobe Premiere now from my Patreons. But my Patrons pay me every month. I can't pay the monthly fee for Adobe. But my thing is, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. If I'm already good using Filmora, I'll use this until I can't anymore. And then at that point, I will switch over and start using Adobe Premiere. All right, I got the editor open on my screen, so let me fix it to where you guys can see the editor by going to Add Source, and we're going to add a scene. No, we're not going to add a scene. We're going to add a monitor capture. No, a window capture. And the window capture we're going to add is Filmora. So this should be it right here. Why is it open twice? I don't know, but let's see what the first one worked. No, that didn't work. The first one didn't work. So let me delete that. Add source. We're going to add. Boom. Detect. Let's see. Does this work? Because I can see it, but you guys can't see it, huh? Let me see. No, you guys just see a box at the bottom. Let me see what'll happen. Now allow. I have another longer way that I can do it. It's just gonna be tricky though. But I'm gonna try another one. Add source. Add source. I didn't even realize I had all these things open because I can't see them open. Okay, there we go. Now you guys can see it. Now you guys can see it. So let me make it bigger right here. Now the first thing we want to do to create this scene of Brittany Shanks walking to this guy's house, we want to add the files. So I'm going to take film more, and I'm gonna dump my files over here. So one file I should have is the file of Brittany Shanks clips of what the actor shot. So we're gonna import that. We're gonna import the clip of the elderly man at the door shot in 4K. I hate 4K footage. It is a pain to edit 4K. You guys are about to see. And we want to add the shot of the door opening, which I need to get better organizing my stuff. I know it's in the Brittany Shanks folder. I just got to click on some of this random stuff and see what it is. What if I go to date added? Let me see, date added. Sort by date. It didn't download properly. That's what it was. Okay, so where did I get this door knock? I'm so mad. Should have made sure, but it's either gonna be here or here or here. All right, so it's got to be on the third screen. Now, should I get it? Y'all, I think this is it right here. Okay. Let me get it in 4K. Download to the Brittany Shanks file. Door knock. Boom. Resume. All right, it's downloading, and it has downloaded. So now that I have that, we're going to go back so I can see you all. All right, so now that I can see you all, let me go back into Brittany's folder, and in Brittany's folder, let me open up the editor so I can see it, and now let me move the door to the program. All right, so I need sound. This is what you guys don't understand when I say how long it takes to edit. Remember, this is a 30-second scene. Scene only lasts, I'm a little blurry here, I don't know why. Scene only lasts 30 seconds, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this down here, right? And I'm gonna look at the hand, and boom. Now, that's what the border does. You see the black on the top and bottom? Because it has to match the other clips, and if you look at my Brittany Shanks clip, I have a border on that. Typically, I'll wait till I get to the end of a project and just add the border all the way down. But for right now, we'll move it here because I need to hear these knocks. Actually, that has it, but do I want to use that sound? I like to add my own sound because that sounds a little tinny. And tinny doesn't sound scared. Let's try it with these knocks, and if I don't like it. So now, this is what y'all don't see. I know in my head it's going to be scary like music during this part. I also know in my head I'm going to be doing a voiceover talking, saying what happens. So since I know that, if I were to shoot to edit this scene right now, I need to add a black space so it can fade up. So when I go and do my voiceover, I can add it during this black space. So now we're going to add something else to the scene. We're going to add this jet black. Boom. And so I'm going to put the jet black right here. Now, also what I like to do is, I would have loved it though. Let me see. Let me put on headphones so it won't sound double to you guys. And I don't like this. I'm going to tell you why. It's not going to sound like the Brittany Shanks footage I'm going to show you. This sounds too tinny for me. This not sounds too tinny. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to show y'all. This is how hard it is to edit you. You got to come up with stuff. I'm going to put a black one in front of this scene. And then I'm going to go on the internet and I'm going to find knocking on YouTube. So let me go on YouTube. Door knocking sound effect. And I'm just going to listen to some door knock sound effects. And skip that ad. I don't hear anything. Perfect. I found it the first time. Normally it takes me a long time, but watch what I do to this doorknob. All right, and remember, we still haven't made it past the first 2 seconds yet. When I tell y'all, take a look what we in. How long have I been live? 5 minutes, 10 minutes. We haven't made it to the first 3 seconds. So we're gonna take the door knock sound effect, and I'm going to download. So download MP3 from YouTube. YouTube to MP3 converters. Convert. It should not take that long. But let me look at you guys while I do this. Let me go back to my YouTube chat so I can see you all. But let me look at you guys while it says I'm offline. All right, it says I'm back. Okay. I don't want to be offline. All right, so it should be through downloading. I just want to come check. Actually, no, it just, right? 20-something seconds left. All right, it downloaded the sound effect. So let me delete this. Okay, now I got to find it on my computer, which is the hard part for me because they say most creative people are not organized. That theory does come true when it's for me, because this will be easier for someone else, but for me, I made a new folder called Chrome Downloads, and it should. Sometimes it don't do it, but it should. Okay, it did it now. So now we got the door knocking sound effect. So let me show you how we're going to implement this into this. All right, so door knocking sound effect, we're going to move down here, and I already see how much longer I'm going to have to make this first black box, because if you see where I got the mouse at, that line is the door knocks. I want it to go boom, 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 boom while the screen is black, then fade into this door knock. So let's try to put it to right here. So let's start the scene. The scene should look like this. All right, so this is great, except for I don't want the space before the first knock. So we're gonna cut. Actually, let me go back. I don't want to cut the. I want to cut only this sound. So we're gonna cut the sound. Right here. We're gonna split it. Actually, I split the video. I don't want to split the video. Although, okay, I did. I split the sound. So delete. Actually, you know what? My bad. We're gonna split both of them because I want to move it closer. I don't want to wait so long. So split. We split both. So it should start like this. And then now we're going to fade in the video about right here. Actually, that's too much space. I don't need that much. All right, so we'll cut this right here. And oops, I deleted this sound too. I don't want to delete the sound. I just want to delete the black box right here. So delete. All right, now we're gonna come back to right here, and we're gonna move both of you guys down to here. Remember, all right. So now you see these green lines at the bottom. That's the knock coming from the sound we just got. But if you look at the blue right here, that's the knock from the video. So we want to mute the video's knocks so we don't have both playing, because I don't want to use the sound from the video. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna mute the whole video. Now I gotta match the knocks to her hand movement. So to do this, I'm going to need to open this a lot wider. And I'm probably gonna have to chop this, but let's see what happens. So we're gonna move it back. Oh, ho, ho, ho. That is so very close. Let's see, I probably just need to barely move it back. Just a little squanch. All right, let's see now. The last one is a little too close. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna split the sound on the third knot right here. No, I don't need that. Split the sound on it. We want to delete the other knocks. We're gonna delete everything else. And split and delete that. Now, Now, remember I told y'all this all started because I said I wanted some space between, right, for my own talking. Actually, also too, we want to transition this. I want a basic dissolve in, a fade in. Just want to do a basic fade, a basic. We're gonna fade into the scene. So let's listen now. Fading in. All right, now this is too light for it to be scary, so we want to change the color. Now what I want to do is put the hand up here because that hand is really light. So I want to go and change and make it look creepier. So temperature I always go cold when you do like these documentaries because cold is, cold is more towards like serious stuff. I don't think I'm gonna change the tint. I'll leave the tint at 0, but just I want to make it colder. Still just too light. It's just way too light for me. All right, so let's see contrast. And then also too, when you're scared, you do want to take some saturation out, but this ain't what I'm looking for. All right. I can't make it too cold because I got to think about my Brittany Shanks. Let me see something. And that kind of gives it like a light glow you'll see when Brittany Shanks comes to the door. The actress playing Brittany Shanks, like a porch light, like kind of glow to it. I don't like how that went down, so we might have to cut the scene. Now look, okay. Now other people may not even do this. I'm wondering, should I go find a little slight door creak sound effect? Because I'm just wondering, is that needed? I will wait and see later. But I may not need this black box. Let me add this old guy. I may not need the black box. Let's see. Will he come in natural by himself? If not, I'll put the black box. All right. Because I'm talking. I'm going to be doing voiceover. Oh, I know what's going on. I forgot to add this. I'm going to put this on top of both of you guys to make it get that movie effect. All right, so let's see. All right, now I need to color this. It just looks so crystal clear right now, but I still want to try to match the colors. Do I want to take contrast? This may change when I add the Brittany Shanks footage. Brightness. They are a little dark. Again, that may change. I need to see the Brittany Shanks footage. All right, so I got to tell a story before I do a voiceover, which is kind of tricky so I'm just going to chop. I'm just going to randomly chop them right here. Let's just randomly chop them and add Brittany Shanks in. But move this out the way. So we're going to add the Brittany Shanks footage in, which I don't need most of this because these are different scenes. But for those who think I wasn't putting in work, look.
Like seriously, I mean, if they're gonna just give you drugs, I don't really want you to go.
Now this guy's playing Brittany Shanks. Like towards the end, when Brittany Shanks had no place to stay, she met a dude that she went to high school with. She didn't like him. I got all his Facebook messages, the guy in real life. I got his Facebook messages. I got all the creepy stuff he was saying that you can tell he really liked Brittany. He didn't want Brittany to be his new roommate. He wanted he was loving Brittany. So he would follow Brittany around like a puppy dog. She'd cuss him out. She just like push him off to the side because she didn't like the guy. If I'm being honest, I'm not trying to make anybody look bad or look good. She flat out did not like this dude like that, and she always let him know. So, fortunately, sometimes when somebody likes somebody else, the other person just cold with them and treat them wrong if they know that they can. So whenever they talk their lines, I made the actress just like dismiss him. She's texting her boyfriend because Brittany Shanks had a boyfriend at this time, and the other actor is playing her boyfriend or her recently ex-boyfriend that she still was messing around with. The night, I almost said her murder. The night she went missing, she went to wash clothes at her grandmother's house, and her grandmother said that a guy was with her, but she don't know. So I shot this scene twice. I shot it with the guy who really likes Brittany Shanks, him, and watch how she treats him. And then I shot the scene again with the evil boyfriend who dogs Brittany out. So this is why she's being dismissive towards him.
I mean, you can just stay here. I mean, look at how you are right now.
And she was high that
I mean,
night.
you gotta think about what you're doing. Think
Allegedly.
I'm fucking going, okay?
So just a little bit, I don't want to give away too much, but just like, I'm about to cut all that out because none of that has to do with the door scene. But I like the actress. She was all
He's all up in my face. I'm not in love with you. Are you in love with me? Are you always trying to tell me what to do? You're always all up in my face. I'm not in love with you.
And that's exactly, he was always up in her face. Why can't where's my slider, yo? Like, I need to slide this down and I don't see my slider. Do I need to slide down to see it or something? Oh, here it is. It's way over here. Okay. All right, so I got my slider. So she's dismissive towards him.
You're already high. You don't on that shit. You're shit.